What's up, football fans? We are back with another College Football 27 gameplay. We will be taking on the number 8 Miami Hurricanes in a test that should show where we actually stand. We had some early upsets. We pulled out some late game finishes, but we need to find out if we're ready to take the next step. Does this roster have enough to make a run at the College Football Playoff in Season 1? I don't think so. If I'm giving you my honest answer, I don't believe so. I think this is going to be an ugly game. We're going to try to keep it close. They have better athletes. They're going to stretch the field. They're going to throw big plays. We're going to have to run our offense, minimize turnovers, and take the shots when they're there. We're going to have to play aggressive on defense, conservative on offense, and see if that recipe equals enough to upset the Hurricanes.
And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road.
We've been doing really well in the rankings.
It's the Miami Hurricanes.
Played Syracuse off stream, and that one was as expected. We turned the ball over once, but we beat them pretty handily. This one I don't think is going to go that way. I don't know who they lost to, but they have one conference loss. But we're running with the freshman quarterback. Might rain today, so might make for a messy game. That's kind of what you want as the underdog. But we're going to shift our coverage to being very aggressive.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here comes Darian Mensah. What a game he had.
Oh, yeah. Former Duke quarterback Darian Mensah. We need to do our coach adjustments real fast. Strategy, we're going to go aggressive. Plaster, we're going aggressive. I think those two may be enough to give us what we need.
Keeping it on the ground.
Good play early.
It's Fletcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the
There we go.
Pressure.
Got to him twice already. We got to him once for the sack, once for a tackle for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Throwing Mensah. He'll heave it deep.
Oh. Got lucky there. He was a little long.
Down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Trying to pin a comment, so.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down.
Got lucky. Lucky start.
You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards.
Okay, now we're going to focus.
The 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tar Heels offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one.
Newkirk, solid start last week. Threw one fourth-quarter pick trying to do too much.
It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big.
We're going to try to hit that gap between the tackle and the guard.
Looking anywhere else, they're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Those holes are there. We might be okay.
43-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
Finding some room.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to
drag ship.
And who can
see if Thurman can get open.
The challenge, right? This is
our bread and butter play
for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of
gotta let it develop
on this game to find out
Then we're going to go no huddle.
Emotionally the toughest.
Ideally, they'd waste the timeout.
Game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made.
Shift or leacock on the underneath.
When you beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
I was going to throw ship open. I should have done that. That's okay.
Forces the incompletion on first down.
Something the other way. Middle slant, something to get the ball back to the other side of the field.
Prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they
Leacock, ship.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Thurman's dragging everybody really far.
Hit on him to make sure he had to think
Go.
about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A quick break in the action here.
We're going to struggle in the red zone because I know their run defense will step up. They're bigger, faster, stronger. So we're going to try to...
He's pulled down.
We're going to be aggressive when we need to.
Gets it to the 6.
Have a quarterback run
Sometimes it's hard
ready.
to see those linebackers come
And then we also have our
through a gap.
motion lead outside zone. I don't know if he'll be athletic enough to get outside. We're going to try.
Up front so the running back can get some positive.
We need Thurman to block the edge guy there.
They give it to him again.
Yeah,
This time the
not
defense
enough.
was ready and they stop him in his
He's just not fast enough to get to the outside against a team with this much speed.
Gets rough this deep in
Okay.
the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got Leacock. And the Heels take the early lead.
He's into the end zone.
We're getting familiar with our playbook enough to where we're beating the computer in certain situations that we weren't earlier in the year.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7.
And I have a better feel than I did earlier in the year on how long I have to throw these guys open without getting sacked.
He saw the matchup he liked.
So a lot of the success that we've been having is really attributed to that.
This drive will start.
We know when to get the ball out, what we have time for, when we need to get rid of it.
To gather a little more strength.
Early on, we were just kind of rushed. We always felt rushed. We felt like everybody was always in our face.
Time around. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, when you've got
And now we feel a little more comfortable with our offense. I feel comfortable, even though he's a lefty, I feel comfortable with the quarterback.
Zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34.
This could be too much of a risk, but we're going to try. Oh, if somebody else could have got there with a hit, I think he might have fumbled.
Enough to move the chains.
It's okay.
Hurricanes come to the line with a
As long as they don't scream me like Duke did, we're okay. I can play a traditional offense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Okay. Get his own guy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside.
There we go. Waters is playing bigger than a safety.
A lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
They're going 4-2-5.
Guys are
Cover 3 cloud.
defensive
We're
line
going to sit on their tight end.
to get a run game going. It's
Play the sticks.
falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Okay.
Can't make
And
the
the
connection.
Hurricanes have to punt again.
Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Canes send out the
Making
run.
enough
This
plays.
will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
We always return everything with Sadler. We're going to let that one hit,
And
though.
it won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone
Okay.
for a touchback.
I don't think we have the speed for jet touch pass, and I don't think we need to. I think we need to establish the run again.
Returns to the field. Already a solid start to this.
Work
one.
toward
They're expected
midfield.
to work with this. There he goes. They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Got 8 on first.
You can see Leacock here. If no one bubbles with him, they did. I was not comfortable with that.
Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good block.
I wanted to throw that, but I did not want the
This
repercussions.
guy, listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Yeah.
Now on first down.
Depending on what their safety does, we might be able to throw one of these open.
He'll set up to throw.
Nope.
Finds his tight end.
Uh-oh.
Running there.
Uh-oh. He's a big
8 yards up
big
the way.
tight end
Short
takedown.
first down. That's what tight
Okay.
ends are supposed
I think we're in a good spot to try a
Bouncing off the mark.
halfback cross screen.
Battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand we got to
See what
to the football.
they do. This is a good opportunity.
Break tackles, and they can get
Blockers out in front.
We're not tackling
Nope.
with multiple guys.
Got the first. That's okay.
By the big fella.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use.
We don't need it all. We don't need to be too aggressive on offense. Just keep moving the chains.
Are moving quickly down the field. Under fire.
Ah, I thought I had a step on him. All that grass in front of me.
He gets home.
I thought I had a step on him.
His production last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half.
Thought I had a
This
step.
guy has been on a sack
My
tear.
quarterback's pretty mobile.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first.
We got to get back on script here. Or that. That works too. That works too. Ship breaks a tackle and takes it to the house.
Touchdown, Tar Heels.
He was wide open.
So
A little early for the Heisman pose, but
into the end zone.
he was wide open.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage.
I legitimately thought he was running just the in route,
They thought coming into this
and I
game,
threw it to the end, but then he curled, and I was like, okay, well, we'll take it. And he made a man miss and took it to the house.
here today.
You take that. You know they're coming back. You just want to not turn the ball over and put points on the board every possession.
Stopped at
End every possession in a kick.
probably second guessing that return.
That's the safe way to play this.
Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got
Playing at home really helps. We would not be doing this at Hard Rock.
on this drive.
Their crowd meter would be insane there, I think.
First down,
I was on that. Just a little slow. Little slow. I don't have quite the speed, but I read that.
Sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Take away 17 if he comes inside. Nope. Stays outside.
Complete to the right.
We struggle with that outside contain.
A short
I need to improve on that.
Just inches away from moving the sticks.
They cover 2.
And the Hurricanes are facing.
I don't know what they're going to do here.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Here's the pressure.
Ah.
Here's a little room there.
Oh, I was going to stick
He
him.
slides.
I was selling out for the hit stick.
Convert the 3rd down. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play.
Oh, somebody get there.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
We struggle on the stuff to the outside and then a screen game.
Huddle on 3rd.
I think that's a lack of speed. So after 1, Hill's up 14. Did not see that coming.
Nice, we've reached the end of the period.
We've upset teams before.
On top. As we get a
They took perfect games. No turnovers. Clean offense. And that's what we're getting so far. Their run defense is not as stout as I thought it was going
this
to be.
game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move.
I'm there. Oh, that was a generous spot.
And they'll spot it at the
That was a generous spot. I don't like doing a lot of instant replays, but I think he was down. I read that. Hit him. He got the ball out. And I guess he's not technically down. His ass is still off the ground. That's a tough break because that was a good play. Good play.
On the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
I'm there.
To escape and get it himself.
Land some hits on him.
A little opening.
That's all you can ask for in the first half.
In the backfield.
Make him not want to run the ball.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for
I'm there.
room. It's Fletcher. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Waters is playing really good.
Ball just inside the 40 at the
He's a star dev.
3rd and short.
I'm there.
Got it looking for a first. He gets
Again, he stretched the ball?
3rd down. They move the
Again?
Canes. It's at the 37.
They're not fumble doing that?
Canes come to the line.
That's crazy.
New set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Lofton.
You pass that off about as perfect as you could ask for there.
Throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a
There we go. Good pressure.
Where to go with the ball and down he goes.
Stillman is quite versatile. I got to keep him around for his senior year.
Methodically,
The outside linebacker covers well, blitzes well.
drive coming up.
We play him at left end or right end sometimes in certain packages.
Unleashes one.
There we go. I thought Smith was going to have another one. Smith leads the team in interceptions right now. All right, big field goal kick from midfield almost. Shanked it. We'll take over at midfield with 8:28 in the first half. I think I'm going back to the run, man. Let's go back to the run. If it's working, we're going to go weak side here. See what the center blocks. We're reading the center here. Whatever he blocks, we're going off of him.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield.
I think you can go power G now. I think power G gets it done.
First down, and now they can take a shot on second and
It's a
short.
little bit tougher read.
They'll go right back to it.
Just get the first down.
The stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Awesome.
I think it's a little early to do our
Go to those plays,
trick
get
plays.
First downs, get you some extra.
But we can go alert smoke and see. We'll see if Leacock opens up here.
The 49-yard line.
We're reading 29. He didn't get the block.
Is it complete to the right?
It's okay.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The slot receiver did not hit the block. Okay, this looks open.
But it didn't go forward.
We'll see. No, Ben Hall got caught in the trash and got taken down. So we're gonna go to our bread and butter Y cross. Get something going. Thurman doesn't get open. It's not the end of the world. You're up 14. You don't want to force the throw here.
From the gun, wants to pass.
We forced the throw here. That was terrible. I said it and then I did it anyway.
Didn't let him
They sat on Thurman and then I panicked and threw right to him. Terrible quarterback decision, and that's how you let Miami back in the game. Give them the ball in midfield, and then they bust a run. That's what I'm trying to avoid right there. I should have just threw it away or ran with it or did 10 other things, but I forced it into a clearly covered man.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get him.
Got to tighten it down, try to limit him to another field goal attempt.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete.
Stillman is all over the place.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO.
Okay,
He saw
one more play.
just not on the same page with his receiver.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
Coverage was there. Big sack, force another field goal attempt. We're going to try to block from the right side.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
No, we didn't hit the kicker.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Personal foul. Looking to kick.
And you hate to see that. That was not our guy. That was the defensive tackle who supposedly roughed the kicker there. We're going to have to see a replay of that. How did he get that free? Oh, you're joking. He just dove through the middle and clipped the kicker's foot.
Kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to
Okay. So there.
When they're on that plant leg. This offense has a
That does not bode well for our defense.
Out by the defensive penalty. That's caught. It's Lofton.
We're there, though. A little bit of contain.
That defense, just a short pickup.
We're right on the edge of the red zone, but we're going to go to our red zone defense. Hitting this cover 2, Tampa 2.
Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And he really needed to hold on to that one.
And same thing. We're staying the same formation. Play the sticks.
We'll see if the offense can move the chain.
I'm playing the weak side here.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
I'm there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there.
You don't hit the kicker. Like, how hard is it? How my defensive tackle got in there, I do not know.
Try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
Just let him have the field goal.
Dead center.
Do not hit the kicker.
Now the lead is down
All right.
to
So
11.
3:25.
And you want a touchdown, and you
Get the ball.
But man, right down the
We get the ball at half, I believe, too. So there's a good chance to put up some momentum.
This guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job.
I think this is where you go to the trick run play.
That return at the 22. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the
Ship isn't the fastest, We'll start the drive with this.
As they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond?
Leacock would be a better choice. Oh, ran right into him. That's my own fault.
That was my bad.
Okay.
That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
Okay.
Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
They're still moving around. Hit them.
Drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use.
They're fast. Their D-line is fast.
Everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part,
we're going to go with the screen because they are being really aggressive. Can we get a playoff before the 2-minute warning?
Extra yards after the catch.
We got it just off in time. There's trash at our feet, but we get through it. And we're 3rd and short.
About 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
We're inside cross.
They have it at the 43. 3rd and
Try to get Ship or Kakuna on the in route.
Throws to the wideout.
And that's going to give them points. Going to give them points. I thought I had enough on the throw. I thought I put enough on it to get him low and at his feet. And the pick will burn us. You can't do that against good teams. Oh, Peyton Waters. Peyton Waters bails us out. He's been playing good all year, and he will get the ball back for the Heels. Got to reset. Everybody got to reset. Take a deep breath. 2 first-half interceptions, but we're in the game.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But
move out of my way. The halfback is blocking me. The halfback was blocking me from a good run lane.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Pick up a block.
He's got him. Sweet cut.
Pick up a block, pick up a block, pick up a block, and go. Jordan Ship is elusive. He's not fast, but he is quick. We're going to stay 4 wide slants. Try to get Ship underneath. If it's not there, we're not throwing it. We're not forcing it. We're going to run it. We're going to run it. He's mobile enough.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Score here and get the ball back at half, and we might have a chance to be in a good position here. We're going to go weak side run, see what they line up in. We're going strong side. We're not going to run into that. We are going to run right there up the middle. Touchdown, Carolina. Damon June with a big touchdown up the middle.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
We got to play 50 seconds of good defense here. Cannot give up any points. Cannot give up any big plays. We're going to sit in our cover 3 shell, and we're going to see if we can get them to just keep it in front, run up the clock, or try to force something into our coverage. One of those 2 options. We give up a field goal gladly. We cannot give up a touchdown.
It's Compton.
Or a kick return.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks
okay,
even
yeah, we're sitting 4-2-5, 3 high. Cover 3 cloud.
To get something on the board here in the final minute.
I'm going to stay with Waters. Waters has done good for me.
Mensah. He just got rid of that one to save.
They're trying that underneath stuff.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Now that I learned how to play aggressive, that stuff doesn't work as much.
Running short in the half. Got his man to the left.
We caught it, but it's okay. Kept them inbounds, forced them to use their 2nd timeout.
The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
I passed him off. Though I couldn't stay with him all the way across the field. He would have had 2 guys open if I did. Their talent is there. That is no doubt.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone.
Yeah, burned me.
It's caught in the end zone.
Couldn't give up a touchdown, and he's just way too fast.
A textbook how
Greg Smith has like 92 speed.
you're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all
But the Hurricanes, they're going to fight back. 6 seconds, we're not doing anything stupid.
going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
With pistol bunch wide zone.
Just enough
See,
time for one
I mean, if they're going to play deep, pancake a couple guys and see what happens.
give to the single back. Got enough for the first. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And I think you do the same concept with a lead blocker the other direction. Especially if they're back.
First and 10 from the 38.
I mean, we don't need to do anything stupid. Lead block, pancake a couple guys, and see what happens.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he's
Okay.
taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it.
If you told me at the beginning of the game we would be up 11 and a half, I'll take it all day long. But we have to tighten up in the second half.
In our halftime update.
Peyton Waters bailed us out with that pick.
The Canes will line
We
up
threw
the
2
kick.
interceptions that were 100% on me. Not good throws, not good reads. So we have to be better in the second half, or we're not going to be able to pull this one out.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be.
We need to get back to the run game. We need to run the ball enough, well enough, to stay ahead of the sticks.
With the Tar Heels head coach at
Make it
the
easy.
half, they have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Back to you.
Ball forward.
Right, Holly. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a
It's a bold call here. No, I'm auditing out of this.
Faced with
We're
a
auditing out of
third and
this.
short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
I was going to do a quarterback G down.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I don't even know where
And it's on
that
third
was.
downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Maybe a crease. Smashes him with the
Go.
stiff arm. And they are finding some.
June is a hell of a running back.
He's got it down to
There are 2 things we have to do with Damon June to make him really good. Keep him on campus and not let him transfer, pay him what he needs to. And then the second part is keep him healthy enough. We can't use his wear and tear up early to where by the time he's a senior, he's
but not much room.
exhausted. We have to balance those 2 factors.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second.
But how much do you pay a running back? That's going to be the question for the next few seasons. They're caught on each other. They're rubber banding each other, and that did not. No one got open.
And
Neither one of them.
Pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that.
They were caught on each other all the way down the field.
Forcing that football into double coverage.
Unloads to the
That's
window.
I conservative caught that.
Incomplete. He had him on the cross.
Oh, that hurt. Okay,
And on
I'm not a
fourth
good
down,
kicker.
they'll try to put 3 on the board.
I think we got that one.
Right down the boulevard.
Not what we wanted,
They'll push that
but we'll take the points.
further.
I definitely had Chip open, and I conservative caught that, and he has like 88 catching, so I don't know what happened there.
Leaving it on their foot,
But
so to speak, but
got some
nice job
points.
executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21.
I don't know. If they start throwing the ball vertical on me, we're going to be in trouble.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Their first possession of this third quarter.
Tony burned the shit out of me on the last drive.
Force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw.
A lot of football left.
Quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's Mensah to throw. On the move and looking deep.
Underthrew him.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions.
A little pressure would be nice.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Snags it on the right.
Played the receiver.
Play there, and he has them set up.
Played the receiver,
This at the 30.
and he didn't knock him down or knock the ball loose.
Set on first and 10.
They have more talent. They are 10 overall better across the board.
Throw it again, and why not? That one never had a
Greg Smith did not like that.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting...
Inviting them to run the ball. That was the goal. I'm giving them the run.
Throwing these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. They're covering.
I'm scared of the downfield throws, so I'm giving them the run.
The scoreboard, they're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
Are they going for it? What are we doing here? Now they're going to kick a field goal, it says.
Short of the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Right down the boulevard.
Okay.
It's good. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being
taking it out.
And
You got a good read about this one.
Coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out.
Lean heavy on the run game.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but
I like this bounce inside zone. I'll try that.
Some push to get some running lanes, get this running
Right off the
game
left
going.
of the
They're
center.
the ones that make it go.
They'll keep it on the ground.
The left guard missed his
They
block.
stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football.
We go back to
The
wide
defense
cross.
had to do something.
We run that about 5 times a ball
D-line
game.
in that front seven, tons of credit for being really physical there.
We've thrown a pick on this twice, though, I think, today, because it has not been open like normal.
Through the air. And that's incomplete.
Their coverage is good.
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. First time
So a
today
quick
we've
3 and
seen
out.
Hunter go to work. Here's the return. Everybody stays
Puts pressure back on the defense.
enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field.
Got a little bit of an exotic look here. Not super exotic, but something outside of our normal playbook.
Can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency.
Thank you.
Picked off.
Witherspoon will take it, and he will take it to the house. The true freshman free safety has been a star all year.
Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think it's his 3rd interception of the season. Big game-changing play right there.
Quarterback's eyes. How about the break on the football?
Oh, they're going to block the extra point. Oh,
To pick it
running into
off
the kicker.
and do some damage and make
He got a really good
play
jump
for
there.
this defense to score some points.
And the point after is good.
I need to see what the penalty is, because if it counts and then we get yardage, we want that. PAT is good. Yeah, we'll accept that.
Kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul.
Should do something like a sky kick and try to get him pinned down, but that's okay. We'll just hit the upright.
Return as that ball flies out of the back
All right.
of the end zone.
The pressure's on Miami now.
Try to hit
Greg Smith plays those flats really good.
and not
To be a safety, he plays those
with a long way
short
to
stuff
go.
really good.
Loss on the last play. Off the play fake.
I'm there. I'm on your.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Yep, I was on that
Got a bunch of sacks
slant.
today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to.
My defense is fast. If you're new to the series, we play a lot of safeties where there should be
Whether
linebackers.
it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense.
Our 2 primary linebackers are on the slower side. We run a free safety at middle
He's been sacked
in any
time and time
3rd down
again.
situation,
Got nailed another time on that last play.
and then we run outside linebackers who's pretty fast.
Makes a move. What a
All right.
return there. Found a
Let's
little
put the pressure on him.
and put his team in great position. Working the sideline.
A little bit of running and put the pressure on him.
Here on the North Carolina sideline.
Thurman blocks the safety here.
Here on the sideline.
We might be springing free. Oh, no,
On
it's not there.
fire. They
It's not there. Sometimes it's just not there.
today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect
They're
them to
jammed in the
continue
box,
feeding him the
which
ball.
means the second line is empty.
Maybe some room here.
All you have to do is break the contain. Ben Hall, the pride of North Cobb, Georgia, with a touchdown.
Punishment has been extended.
David, I mean, you can take your hand hands away from
Take that all day long.
This thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle.
This dynasty is coming alive.
Touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap.
After the shootout with Duke, as we trailed the whole game, I was expecting Miami to put more of a fight. They've only shown one time a downfield throwing attempt.
These coordinators, they're not real happy.
They hit me over the top for a 40-yard touchdown, and past that, they've been doing the dink and dunk underneath stuff you'd expect from a smaller school.
On second down.
I was expecting their offense to just sling it.
Throwing Mensa. He hurled.
I was expecting that all game. Because it's their all game. That's all they have to do to beat me. They're bigger, stronger, and faster. I played the man, and he still got mossed.
Just dusted the field.
Right over the top.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like
that's literally all they have to do. There's not much I can do to stop that.
Big play, get you in the end zone, score.
There's two guys there and still couldn't stop him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard.
It is not over. There's a lot of football left. A lot can happen in this amount of time.
Carolina offense returns to the field.
Ben Hall just trying to move the chains.
28. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to the run.
At the beginning of the series, I talked about how it was kind of a negative thing that all my running backs had the same profile. They all ran about the same way, same stats. But now that I have an offensive identity, it's not bad because I can just bring in fresh backs and run the same exact plays. I don't have to change anything up.
They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Why cross the opposite direction? Bring ship to my side.
They understand the formations. It might be a run. Play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the
pass rush coming after the quarterback. And
Miami's going to make a comeback, or attempt to make a comeback. I might have got too much of that. Nope. No coverage though.
Catch is made at the 15. Slips through the line. Excellent.
All right. I'm switching to my 3-man safety look, and I'm probably going to stay in that the whole 4th quarter. We're going to try to answer their over-the-top downfield passing attack. We're going to sit right here in this. User underneath. Let the 3 safeties do their thing in the back.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw.
I'm here.
Bring in the heat. He's sacked. This defense.
There we go.
All over it. They'll snap it from
hovering down perfectly there.
2nd and long. Back to pass. The screen and watch out.
That is where we're susceptible because there's only one guy there. That's why Duke forced us out of this 2 weeks ago. Because there's only one guy there, and they make that guy miss. The next guy's 20 yards downfield. Everybody has a role, but there are gaps. There we go. Threw right at Stillman. Stillman made a huge play. And this might be, it's a little early to say game, but they're going for it from their own 32-yard line. We're guessing pass.
They'll throw for it. Time to take a shot.
Play the receiver. 1,000 times out of 1,000, you play the receiver in that situation. Let him touch the ball first, knock it out.
Keep the ball, but they did not.
Nothing gets your heart racing like the ball up in the air like that. That 50-50 ball, you do not go for the interception. Bad things happen. And they're going to jam the box, so we're probably going to have to start throwing a little bit out of this.
You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a
great position
to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's going to be
you go with the plays you know. If there's a gap and there's a break in the contain, I'm running with Newkirk. Newkirk is fast enough. Got to get him down.
Getting stops like what they just did Be interesting to see what
I think you take the points. I think you take the points.
Now,
I'd love to just go for it here,
send out the field goal
but with
unit.
where we're at, I think you take the points and let the defense just keep doing their work.
Again, this time a 43-yard.
Or you take that. I mean, we'll take that. They hit the kicker. They were too aggressive. We nailed the field goal, but we're going to get the 15 yards, automatic first down.
It could be a first down.
That's going to give us the ball on our own 13, or their 13,
Took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal
first and
foul
goal.
goes against
First and 10, so we can actually get a first down. That's even better because we can run some more plays.
If they can take advantage of the second chance.
I'm getting excited if you can't tell. I'm getting excited. This is the biggest
Line, and they are threatening
lead we've had against a good team like this.
operating in the red zone here on second down.
We beat Notre Dame, but that was very, very anticlimactic.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally
We're
get to
going
him on that
wide trail. We're going to flip it.
Well, the defense
Try to get
finally able to
Leacock,
make a play,
or we got
getting
Kenan on this side,
lost.
dragging across. We're going to try to hit him on the right side when he opens up.
Really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they
Nope,
were
he's
going to
not there.
give him the football, force feed it to him,
Not there.
and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game.
Now we're going to go for it because where we're at on the field,
consistently for him.
Really good job by this
I
defense.
think I can get this to open up.
Understanding, taking away the pass first.
If not, we ran some more clock,
When these QBs take off, I gotta
and they have to go the length of the
stop
field.
and pass, come up.
That's what we were hoping for. Sometimes it pays to be aggressive. I would have looked like an idiot if I didn't get that, but a lot of times that breaks open when you're on one of the extreme sidelines of the hashes.
Quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some...
We answered their turnovers early, and that's what kept us in the ball game. We turned the ball over twice in the first quarter, I think, or at least in the first half. What are you doing? Get back there, Greg.
Their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. They make the stop, and they had to work for it.
But that's what you had to do. You had to force turnovers
On that one.
and not make really bad plays. We were able to move the ball a lot better today. The run game's a lot better,
Sends it
much
back in
improved.
motion. Mensah.
I've had some points to work with.
Tosses
Oh, gosh.
one high and deep down the left side. And it's in.
You just hope and pray. I'm playing as deep as I can.
Play instead. They're looking
He's just chunking it. But I've been spending a lot of my offensive line points on run blocking, trying really hard to get that to where at least I can move the ball when things go bad.
Arian Mensah from the gun on third down.
There we go. Toilet with a big sack.
We'll get to him at the 25.
And this is essentially the ball game.
Stud quarter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be
Pretty sure they're throwing it. We're going to guess pass.
the field.
Safe bet here.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He wants to go deep.
Oh, you got it.
Makes the grab.
I got really aggressive and tried to play the ball.
Got enough, and they roll.
Trying to get
it out
Witherspoon
here.
his second.
And they keep the drive alive. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Fletcher.
Stillman tackles really well.
Backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and
All right.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's Mensah to throw. He's going for the big play.
Greg Smith, I think he has 5 picks this year, and they're always in the fourth quarter.
Has to be spinning.
Always in the fourth quarter. So we're going to go to 2 o'clock now, and we're going to run this one out. We're going to run out this ball game, do a little bit of recruiting, and then we'll shut it down and pick it up later this afternoon.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
I'd rather see Ben Hall in there, but that's okay.
His tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football.
Slam alert smoke,
Team
just
that
in
was
case.
Going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
And I tell you what, it's really nice.
We're gonna try wide zone. Try to get a little.
On your run game.
We're gonna flip this. I don't like either one of these, but we're gonna try to flip it to the short side.
Chew that clock and start to really make that defense.
That actually worked out.
Wide open on the right.
He is a little bit faster. I don't know if he's gonna get there. He might. Oh, tackled at the 1.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get
23 carries for 210 yards for the sophomore running back.
Today, knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that.
We're going to do cross buck, 2 halfbacks.
Continues to do that here late at a junction.
One's going to block for the other.
Continue running it if they're going to win.
A first down run.
He held his block, and Ben Hall found the seam.
News, they score yet another touchdown.
Anticlimactic finish. Carolina puts up 52 points. Did not see any of this coming. This is not what we were expecting. But Miami forced turnovers, or gave the ball away. Miami's turned the ball over on downs. Miami's played really aggressive on defense. We burned them on 2 different occasions, with them just playing super aggressive.
Leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here,
Cristobal is super aggressive,
back onto the field.
so I think they got that in the game.
Drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake.
They've been all or nothing here in the fourth quarter down the field.
Mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
We've at least had 3 interceptions this game, after having none last week against Syracuse.
On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Could not make his way to the corner.
When you're trailing 32, that may not be the play, but who am I to coach you up?
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
I tried to hit him with all I had, but not enough. He stood there and took it.
28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this will be the last play of the ball game. They won't get a snap off, and we end up... I don't think we threw for 300 yards again today. I think we only have 300-yard passing one time all season. This game was close, except the first quarter and the fourth quarter. You take those 2 out, this was a very close ball game. But they forced the ball down the field. They did things that gave us points, and that is going to be the biggest upset.
And now they just showed the whole world.
Notre Dame, I'm not counting that because that was non-conference. This is a conference game, paving the way against a showdown against Louisville that will decide a ACC championship appearance. There's a good shot that we're in the running. We'll look at that right now. We'll check the stats. I was going to do that. I'll do this right now, and then we'll go back to that. We leveled up to level 10 and about 60% to the next one. We'd love to see that progress. Motivator unlocked, so I can start putting points there if I decide to. Tactician unlocked. I will not be touching Tactician. That is not a tree that I prefer. So let's pull up the box score. So 475 yards of total offense versus their 323. We ran about the same amount of plays. Rushing the ball, we ran 41 times for 285 and 3 touchdowns. Very run-heavy approach. When you have 3 quality backs and a mobile quarterback, that is something you are allowed to do. They ran the ball 20 for 28. Not good at all. They had it, but they just got away from it as they started to trail. Their downfield attack, as you can see, only 7.6 yards per pass to our 10. We only threw the ball 19 times for 190 yards. So not a downfield approach. That is where I still struggle. Nothing down the field. So Mensa ended up with 295, 2 touchdowns. Those 3 interceptions killed him. 5 sacks, put him behind the chains, setting up for the interceptions. And then on our end, Newkirk had 2 first-half picks that were 100% user error. He was sacked 3 times. But other than that, a solid football game from our freshman quarterback. June, 23 for 210, a little over 9 yards a carry. Hall contributed 7.5. The 2-star junior running backs, or I think he's sophomore. So the 2-star backs had 3 touchdowns combined, keeping the trend up of what we've seen all season. Receiving, we sprinkled the ball around a little bit. We didn't throw it enough to really get our guys too big in numbers. Thurman, a big letdown from he's been averaging about 100 yards receiving a game. So only 3 for 37. They covered him a lot better than previous teams. Nathan Leacock, he got his touches. And then Ship 3 for 1 touchdown, 107 yards. He had that big play down the sideline. Leacock, he did have 2 more touchdowns contributing to the season. We'll have to look up his stats because he is definitely pro potential hurts. I hope we don't lose him. But I think we'll be able to keep him around because he is a star. Only at 79 overall. But stats on the season real fast, because I haven't looked at this in a little while. On the season, Edwards started 6 games. Newkirk is now played in 6 games. Newkirk, 9 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Edwards had 15 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. So we've turned the ball over way too much this season, but our defense has bailed us out. Rushing, June, 146 carries, 965 yards. So he's right there on the doorstep of 1,000 yards rushing with already 10 touchdowns. Hall needs a little more touches. We'd like to see him up over 750 yards for the year. So he's got a ways to go, but he's contributed 4 touchdowns on the season. And then Jackson only 9 carries for 43. We need to get him the ball a little bit more to balance out our backfield. But down the stretch, especially in games where we're blowing people out, that's probably going to be the play. Onto the receiving end, Thurman, 43 for 642. So nobody close to 1,000 yards receiving. We need to work on that. But Leacock does have 8 receiving touchdowns. So that is huge. The defensive side of the ball, leading the team in sacks, you got Abujide with 7. So that's pretty realistic where he was last year about that time. I think he finished the year with 9. So on the opposite defensive end, Hoylett, I think that's how you pronounce it. He has 6. Stillman coming from linebacker with 2. Defensive tackle with 2. Interception-wise, Greg Smith with 4, all coming in the 4th quarter, which is one of those weird statistic anomalies. Cost 4, all of his came in the flat. Patterson with 3. Waters with 2. You saw that in the last game with a pick 6. And then Witherspoon with... No, Waters didn't have the pick 6. Witherspoon had the pick 6. Both of them had good interceptions, though. So those are our stats. We're going to go ahead and sim a week, knock out recruiting, and then we will set up the next video. So off stream, I did pull 2 more recruits, so we'll go over that. That way everybody's caught up. Verbal commit from Jaquan Qualls, our speedy middle linebacker. We will hopefully seal the deal with him next week. I don't think there's anybody interested in him. We did pay him a lot of NIL. So 105 NIL for a 3-star is more than I'd like to, but he does have a feel of someone who can take up the center of our defense. So we upset, how does that work? We upset Miami and we lose championship contender points. That goes down to a B-. Not quite sure on that. Brand exposure went up, which is great. But championship contender went down to B-. We are a worse championship contender than everybody in the Big Ten, it looks like. Okay. We're number 6 in the country, so I don't know what you want me to do with that. But Greg Smith, ACC Defensive Player of the Week. I'm shocked. I am very shocked that June did not win Offensive Player of the Week. He had 210 rushing yards, I think. So off a non-conference against UConn. We'll do recruiting first, and then we'll shut it down. I may play that one on stream. I may not. Playing style? Oh, my. Okay. Because we gave up so many passing yards, our playing style took a hit, and we are locked out from our 4-star corner that we desperately need. So we cannot give up passing yards against UConn. So we'll look at the rest of the board. That hurts. We can fix that, but that hurts right now. But the rest of the board, for those that may have missed it, Ronnie Woollyhand, we paid him $220 NIL, a lot for a 4-star, but had really good traits at defensive end. 80 speed, 85 acceleration, 78 strength. He's 6'6", 235 as a freshman coming on campus. So he may be a game changer at the defensive end position. We did land Steinbeck beating out Clemson. He gives us a good pass blocker. May start right away. We'll see. 6'5", 306. We were able to get Duke Spillman. He was one of our, I think he was our first recruit. 96 speed. Dorsey. gym, so we're hoping for a good dev trait there. Past that, the rest of the board, we were hoping on getting East soon, but we got this guy. We've not offered to a couple of these guys. We're hoping that we land them strictly off points, but a tight end, 4-star tight end, number 9 tight end in the whole country. Good route running, good speed, good size at 6'6". So we're hoping to maybe land him. The rest of these guys I'm not going to break down. I break down most of them every video, but we are going to look to try to make sure their recruiting pitches are in order. The recruiting is going to be the biggest part of Season 1. So we passed Nebraska for Joe DeCastro. We've taken sole possession of first place. We need to get him. So we have one more week before he closes out his top 5. Same thing here. Michigan with a strong push for Sidney Folk. They come out of left field. He's a good pass blocker. We ended up paying him 160 NIL. We were on the fence, but we decided to pitch him that. We have his hard sell for next week with 2 A's and a C+, so we'll be able to hard sell him. DeCastro, same thing. We need one more trait, but we can guess it if we have to. Qualls is committed. There's no one else there, so we can technically pull back those 40 points if we wanted to. I don't see anybody coming in and taking him, so those 40 points may be just needed for other players. Like this guy could use the points. We only have 10 available for him. So we can give him probably 25 because there's nobody else interested. We got to play smart because we do need a couple more linebackers. And you got a quarterback here. We can give him 25. We liked what we saw from Quan Hewitt. 91 throw power, 77 speed. He fits our offense. Dual threat coming at a high point. The running back, we weren't in love with this running back. 89 speed. We're probably going to try to scout a running back. And then we need to scout a couple other positions. So I may take... I don't really need another defensive tackle. That's the thing. We were looking at our needs. And we are at the point where with all the players we have on our board currently, we are short a linebacker and both safeties. We need to go scout some players real fast because we need safeties. I just realized that. So linebackers and safeties in addition to the running back. So it's still counting points on this guy. So I think I'm okay. I'll keep the points and maybe still land him. We'll see how that works. Not really sure. As long as we don't give up too many passing yards. So we need to go find safeties. So that is the toughest position I've found so far this year to scout. We've been looking at 4 stars with no interest. And then going over to free safety. We want coverage. That the board guy, he got offers. We were really high on him. We were number 1 on Carter board. And then he wanted 170 NIL, so we walked away from that. We have Rocky Smith with no interest coming out of North Carolina with coverage specialist. So I don't know how we missed him. He does technically have an offer. We're going to see where that's from. He's not on the board. It's not showing on the board. So I think we go full press. He's from Charlotte, out by the coast of North Carolina. We're going to try to... We're not going to offer him NIL, but we're going to go full press on the package here. I'm not even going to worry about scouting him. If he's a 4-star, he's good enough to play for us. We're going to take him. Then we need to do the same thing for strong safety. We need to find a strong safety. We're going to look 4-star first. There are none. Then we're going to switch over to 3-star. Not a lot here either, but we're going to look for guys with no offers. You got Brad Blades, coverage specialist out of Tampa, Florida. I'm going to scout. Oh, we've already scouted him. That's not a good sign. So 86 speed at 6'2". Not fast. Not fast enough. He's free. You can get him for free. But I don't think that's the play. I think you need somebody with more speed. If we're playing the defense we're trying to play, you can't have 86 speed holding up the back end. We scouted this guy. We're just scout Devin Holloway because he just fell into our lap here. Nope, 85 speed. No, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your interest, but no. So it gives us 30 points, enough to scout another player. Or we go to... We can go back to 4-star free safeties and then just move one over. Is there someone without interest? So there's no more without interest. So that leaves you with, do you go find a corner? You got East here. Field corner that wants playing time. I mean, that's pretty tempting. From Arkansas. So we have a little bit of a boost there. Maybe we go there and then we just shift somebody over. I'm okay with that. He wants playing time. We could probably give him... And then the nickname fits itself. I mean, his last name's Grim. He could be the Grim Reaper. I mean, that's pretty easy. Those write themselves. So we'll go ahead and... We need points to put a press on him. We'll take points off of East. Will it not let me? Let me back out and come back in. It might let me take points off East. I checked East. No, you can't. Even though the points are on him, I can't take them off. So that leaves a couple of these guys. We just need to find 20 points. So we'll take 10 off Braverman. And then 10 off of Trufant. And we'll move Grim to the top of the board. Probably wouldn't hurt to scout him, honestly. There's little interest, little competition here, but I think I have enough to do 10 points off of him. And then we just need probably 10 more. We can pull from one of these guys. We'll see. We'll see if the scouting looks good. So he's a bust. 93 speed, 69 zone. Is that still worth pursuing? Does anybody know? Does anybody know if that's... I mean, if he's free, a 4-star bust is still going to be better than the rest. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, even if he's not ever good at anything else. The bust is usually just going to be an indicator that he's going to have caps. But if he's free, I'm going to press. I'm going to give him the full 50. We're going to find points from Hewitt. Hewitt is the least important position on our board because we were set at quarterback for a little while. We'll give him 50. I don't like doing this, but if he's a free 4-star corner, you really can't not give him points. And then we'll just give him the 15. But I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for the views. We're still trailing Ohio State and the rest of these schools. Ohio State has 9 5-stars. That is crazy. That is just insane. Their NIL's almost 3,000 points. And we've spent like... NC State, they have 11 3-stars. That gets them 8th ranked right now. That'll shuffle as other teams are recruiting. But we're sitting at 52 with a lot of room to work. Because we've only actually landed 5 recruits so far. We are 3rd in the ACC for 4 stars. So only 3 teams have 4 stars. So that's going to be the game changer. It's getting that talent with the higher ceiling on campus. But that's today's video. I'll look at the schedule real fast just to give everybody a rundown on what the plan is for the next video moving forward. But we're in the tail end of the schedule. We have UConn. I'll probably play that one offline. I don't like boring you guys with a lot of the games that don't really matter. That one's could be a blowout. They're not very talented. And then for the next video, we will be back with Louisville content. If Louisville stays undefeated and we stay undefeated, that could likely be a top 5 clash. If not, it's definitely a top 10. Could be our first game of the week of the series. It will definitely be the most important, just based off of the ACC implications with the current standings being what they are in the conference, that knocked Miami out of contention pretty much. NC State is right there. They're ranked. They had a rough start to the year, but they have since turned it on. I think they lost their first 2 games. So they are back in contention. You have really whoever wins Louisville, whoever wins that game will be in the driver's seat, and then the other team will have to battle it out. So we do have NC State in the year. So not an easy road, but a possible road to be in the ACC championship in our first year. And when you look at the overalls, like the ACC, we do have Virginia. Virginia is better than us. I think that one might be a road match. So when you look at the overalls, though, the ACC is pretty jammed together. You got 84, some 77s. We beat up on the Orange. They're the worst team in the conference on paper. But then when you look at it, other than Miami, it's pretty close. And you saw what Miami was. The air raid offense, they threw the ball, took a lot of chances. Why not? Why not us in our first year? Even if we don't win it, why not get to the ACC championship and at least set that foundation we're looking for? So that's going to wrap up today's video. I will catch you guys next time on the Gridiron.